Welcome to another beautiful episode in the channel where we give tips and tricks to new network marketers so that they can actually grow fast in the business. In one of our videos, we discuss about attraction marketing, and we promise that we are going to discuss the three-step, which is build an audience, engage your audience, and sell to your audience in a three-part video. And this is the first part of that video. Build your audience. I am Dwele Gis of dwelegis.com. Building an audience is key, especially in the world of social media marketing. You definitely need an audience for you to survive. But growing an audience has proved to be difficult for many persons who embark on this journey in network marketing. Many people feel that they can just be on social media and show people, as it were, and to everybody they believe their opportunities and the product that they have. They, they start by giving content to everybody. But one thing is sure, if you are trying to reach every person with your product and opportunity, you end up reaching no one. That is just the basic truth. So you need an audience that you can feed, that you can serve, that you can actually provide value to make business, either in sales or having them to join you in your business opportunity. One thing that many new network marketing professionals do not understand is that brands eventually die based on how well they know or not knowing the audience that they have. If you do not have an audience, you will struggle. Over time, you will find out that you are, as it were, selling meat to a vegetarian. And you know how that will work. Trying to convince a vegetarian to buy meat from you. It is because you've not known your audience. Once you've known your audience, you will not do that. So you have to know your audience. You need to know who your audience actually are. Then you build that particular audience and you serve them what they want. Now, the very first thing you want to do is it always starts with you. What is that audience that I want to build? Once you've defined that, which comes from branding you, your core value, and all of that, and your customer avatar, you want to know where do these ones hang out on social media. For someone who is new in business, it might be hard, but it need not be so. All you need to do, you just need to ask questions. You might see one or two persons offline in your niche that you want to build your audience and ask that particular person, where do you hang out on social media? That person will tell you, and it's like a lead. You can now go there and you will see your audience. Then speak to that audience. Serve them. Another way you can find out where they hang out is to look for your competitors. Why do I say your competitors? The particular business you are, chances are you are not the first person in that business. You have others and you will not be the last. People will actually come to that business. So look at your competitors. Where are they delivering value to people? That is, people doing the same thing you want to do or you are doing. Which platform are they using? That gives you a clue where you can build your audience from. And once you've known where they hang out, it makes life very, very easy for you. Your audience could be hanging out on Facebook. And on Facebook alone, you might have about 4 different places where your audience is or where you can find your audience. So you still want to drill further to know where your audience are. You can find your audience even on your profile. That is the profile. You can build your audience just using your profile. While it is against the Facebook community rule not to use your profile for business, many top figure earners have succeeded in using the profile alone to build a long-lasting business, playing within the remit of the law. So if you want to use your profile for business, please do well to read Facebook community rules so that you do not infringe on that rule and probably get your accounts closed down, or you end up in Facebook jail for probably a week or a month, depending on the kind of offense that you actually commit. You also have Facebook groups. You can build your audience using groups. You have Facebook page. And lastly, why it is not a place, but many people use this, and it is now seen as a place also. You have your Facebook Live. So if you are starting out, please, you can start with your profile and transition to the groups. You build your audience in one of these places. So it's totally dependent on you. But if you try using your page from the start, you will need to spend money, because you need to spend money to boost your post or to run ads to reach people, because it's purely for business. So that is why it is said that you should not do it, especially when you are starting out as someone new in network marketing. But if you can sustain it and you have the skills, go for it, because the business page offers you so many opportunities to reach clients. But if you are new, you will not be able to sustain it because of the cost especially of running Facebook ads and boosting your post to reach people even in your page. You can also build your audience on Twitter. You can build your audience on Pinterest, on LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, WeChat, Messengers, and the list goes on. If we start naming the list alone, we will not live here, because each day new platforms are being rolled out. But you want to try as much as possible to know the platform that you want to establish your presence in. Because if you do not know the platform, it becomes difficult to play by the rule. And while you are starting out, it is best not to spread yourself thin on all the platforms. One platform alone is enough and cumbersome for someone who is starting out newly. For all new network marketing professionals starting out, in my opinion, Facebook is where you want to play. Start with your profile and grow. It is hard if you think of showing up for your audience for 5 days, 7 days a week, and now you want to show up in 7 different platforms 5 days a week. It is hard. Some gurus out there will tell you, yes, be present in 8, 15 channels, different platforms. It is true that they do that. But let me ask you a question. Do you have the skills that they have? They're telling you to do that. They are not doing it themselves. They have VAs. They have people they employ to run their social media platforms for them. But you are just you when you are starting out. You cannot spread yourself so thin. If you do that, you will even lose the few that you are building in the group, in the place that you are present. So if you are starting out, start with one, learn that platform, Grow your audience, and as you grow in skill, in finance, you will see the need also to branch out, because then you'll be able to hire a VA, you'll be able to hire people. You will now have a team who will be handling your social medias for you. Then you can be present in Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, your page, many chats. You can be there all at once with no problem. All you need to do is to prepare the script and you pass it on. That is easy. But for now, it is definitely a difficult job for you to do. So building a brand is not something that is really difficult, but you want to be sure that you do that on a regular basis. So if you are starting out on Facebook, I can help you grow your brand. Why am I saying that? I have a DMO that will help you grow your audience on Facebook. But you need to know the niche that you are on first. And when you've known that, you now follow this simple DMO on a daily basis to reach out to people. You need to follow it as it is. Because if you do not work that DMO, the DMO will not work for you. It's as simple as that. I do have people coming to tell me that, oh, the DMO did not work, when in fact, they do not do what is stated on that particular DMO. Whichever group, whichever platform you want to be, learn the rules of that platform. Learn the skills, how to engage with people. Learn and learn it very well. When you put them into action, you will see that you will make progress. There is no need learning and not using what you've learned. They say knowledge is power, but in reality, it is knowledge that is applied that actually produces power. On its own, knowledge will do nothing. So when you've learned, don't let it sit idle in you. Use it, and use it promptly. When you do the work, you find out that all that you are taught, that knowledge that you are putting into practice, will yield reward. In our next video, that audience that you are now building, we are going to discuss how you engage that audience. Please watch out for that video.